Hello, you sweet little thing. Hey, and welcome to the Lean Girl YouTube channel. It is Angie here. Welcome if it is your very first time, and welcome back if you are already a lean girl at heart. My girls, today we are making an insane lean girl, low calorie, high protein dessert that is gonna blow you away. If I had to tell you which are my two favorite desserts of all time. So if I go to a restaurant and I look on the menu and I have to choose dessert, there are two that I will always go for. Let me know in the comments which are the ones that you go for that are your go-to. Mine are always, you can't go wrong with, number one, a chocolate brownie. A chocolate brownie never disappoints me. And number two is a cheesecake. Okay, I love a good cheesecake, and they're probably two of the most high calorie desserts you can choose as well, but they never ever let me down. I decided that I had to bring these two together. Well, I got some inspiration, I won't lie. I got some inspiration from a friend of mine. You have to follow her on Instagram. Her name is Also Fit. She also does epic recipes. She's obsessed with protein cake, and she does she also recreates a lot of my recipes and makes tweaks. You have to check out. But she told me that I had to do the cream cheese frosting on top of a brownie. So what I did was I took my original pumpkin brownie recipe. Before you say ew, you have to try it because the pumpkin makes it so moist. You are not going to taste pumpkin, I promise you. It just gives it the most delicious, fudgy, moist, decadent texture. And then instead of the normal chocolate icing that I put on top, we did a cheesecake layer. Guys, this combo is amazing, okay? I am so obsessed with these. I actually made the recipe yesterday and filmed it yesterday, and I'm still eating these today. I had 3 yesterday, and you kind of can, because I think they're just over 120 calories. I've already done the calculation. I'll put it up on screen so you guys can see. If you had to do a proper cheesecake brownie, it would be a good 500 to 600 calories, for a smallish piece. And let me tell you, this piece is thick. In South Africa, that's what we say. It's a thick piece. It is substantial, which I love. So it actually keeps you full. It's not something you eat and seconds later you're still starving. It's really nice and high in protein. Well, we managed to get it really nice and high in protein as well. And I'm so happy with how this turned out. And it's super simple to make. All of my recipes, you guys know I'm not about spending hours in the kitchen with 1,000 ingredients. So you perhaps have all these ingredients at home already. I'm gonna show you guys how to make this baby. And then we are gonna head back here for the good old lean girl taste test. So check out the recipe, and I will wait patiently to eat this. Okay, let's get started. I'm starting off with some cake flour. I'm using cake flour for this recipe just because it was the easiest thing that I had in the pantry. You can absolutely go ahead and use oat flour if you like, and if you don't have oat flour, you can just blend up some oats, blitz it up, and you will have oat flour, or you can use cake just like I did. Next, I'm going in with some protein powder. This is my favorite one. It is the Metala protein powder, fabulous for baking. Make sure your protein powder tastes good, otherwise your brownies won't. Next, we're going in with some regular cocoa powder. This is going to give our brownies that delicious, rich, chocolatey flavor. A pinch of salt is always necessary when you're baking. Trust me on this one. I'm then going in with some sweetener sachets. You guys know I love it sweet. A bit of baking powder to make these babies rise. And then we are going in with some plain yogurt. This adds a nice moisture to our brownies. So just a spoon of that makes a difference. And now the secret ingredient to really fudgy brownies is pumpkin. I have mashed it up and popped it in, and then last but not least, our egg whites. And then you want to give everything a really good mix, and you may actually want to grab a whisk for this. If you don't want to put in too much elbow grease, a whisk certainly helps to make it really nice and get all of the lumps out. Then I'm grabbing my baking tray, I'm spraying it with non-stick spray, and I am adding in my glorious chocolatey batter. Make sure to spread it to the sides, and you can give it a tap to make sure it bakes evenly. Next, we are going in with some reduced fat cottage cheese. Unfortunately, in South Africa, we don't get the fat-free version, but the reduced fat one from Woolies will absolutely do the trick. If you want these even more luxurious, you could change the ratio of cream cheese to yogurt, but this is the ratio that I like, and it works really well. Again, here with my low-fat plain yogurt, you can also use Greek. I just didn't have any. You guys know my favorite is the gourmet Greek. And then we want to just sweeten these up as well and take sort of that buttery edge off the yogurt and the cream cheese with the sweetener. And then again, going in with your whisk to get a really nice creamy consistency with no lumps. And again, this may take a little bit of elbow grease. Okay, so now my brownies are out of the oven. They were in there on 180 degrees for around 10 to 12 minutes. Once they are pretty much cooked through, you are then going to top it off with our delicious cream cheese icing on top, cream cheese layer, and you just want to spread it out so that we don't have any chocolate peeking through. And then we are going to be popping it back into the oven or air fryer, up to you, for another 10 minutes or so, or until they are beautifully golden on top, as you can see here. You can then cut these babies up into however many you like. I cut them into 8, but you can see that these pieces are really pretty big, and they're more like brownie bars, if I'm honest. But you girls know that I love my big portions, and each one of these is only about 122 calories. Winning! These really are the most perfect little sweet treat to make for an afternoon delight, or even an after dinner little dessert. You can heat these up, and I had them the full week, and I definitely also made a second batch. The time has come. I'm excited. It's Friday afternoon. I recorded 2 recipes yesterday. First one being this one, the second one being another one, which you guys are going to thank me and love me. And if you see me in the street, you're gonna attack me and you're gonna love me, because it's a lean girl local sushi. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. Don't worry. I'm just giving you a little teaser, a little sneak peek. But let's focus on this recipe for right now. Guys, it is so delicious with the layer of both. It adds just such a nice texture. I want to show you guys how moist this is. When you normally bake with protein, they become dry. Okay, we're not gonna lie about it. They generally become really dry, but I don't know if you can see that it is still really moist and so yummy. I heated it up. I prefer my brownies heated up. Some people like them cold. Whatever floats your boat, you can go for it. I'm gonna do the taste test. It's so good. It is so good. It's actually mind-blowing. This is only 120 calories. It is the most perfect little dessert to have in the afternoon with a cup of coffee, have after dinner, make a batch of this on the weekend. You can have it every single day. The macros are good enough to have for brekkie. I'm serious. There you are, guys. There you go, my girls. Almost said guys. I know there are a few guys watching. There are a few husbands that are definitely lean girls. They're probably bigger lean girl supporters than some of the girls. I get husbands coming up to me. I've had a few at the gym to be like, oh my word, my wife loves your recipes. And I'm so grateful for them too. I'm like, it's a pleasure. Anyways, guys, this is my lean girl cheesecake protein brownie. and I cannot wait for you guys to try it out. Don't forget that all of these recipes, plus I think it's way over 300 now, can be found inside my Lean Girl Kitchen Coach, and one lucky subscriber to my YouTube channel every single week that hits me with a comment, shows me some love, gets free access. So even if you sign up to the Kitchen Coach, it will then be free forevermore if you are the winner. So even if you already have the Kitchen Coach, which I know a lot of you do, still hit me with some comments, because your future Lean Girl Kitchen Coach can be free. And by the way, let me know in the comments which are the dishes that you are dying for me to create a Lean Girl version of, because your wish is my command. I do try and get through them all. I have a long list and I'm trying to prioritize which are the most requests that I get, but let me know in the comments which dish you would like me to do next, and I will see you guys in my next video. Sending you all much love, and don't forget to tag me on Instagram in all of your Lean Girl delicious creations. I'm gonna eat me some more cake. I am, girl.